Hey guys, here we are with Angel season 3 episode 5, and in the last episode it was really sad actually. Well, it was really funny, but it also was really sad because overall the episode, so it was funny in the aspect of Angel acting the complete opposite of himself basically. So that was the funny part. The heartbreaking part was the whole situation with Fred, because she has all these feelings for Angel, but they're one-sided. And when Angel got his soul and like someone else's soul like switched bodies or whatever you want to, their consciousness consciousness. That doesn't sound right. I don't know. So you know what I'm saying. But when they got switched, the other person that was inside of Angel's body really liked women and he wanted to be with women, and there's no problem with that except for the way that he did it. So he hit on like every woman that he met, including Fred, and was hitting on her, told her to go put on something nice. He was going to take her on a date. And so she got all dressed up. She got so excited. And then she walked in on him, like, being on top of Lila from Wolfram and Hart on Wesley's desk. And it broke her heart and everything. Of course, they ended up figuring out that Angel was an angel, but it didn't mean that it didn't break her heart. And then at the end of that episode, Angel told her basically that because of like his situation with the curse and he can't like really like be with anyone and stuff like that. And then of course there's Buffy, and then, you know, that whole situation. But then we got, which made her really sad, of course, but Cordelia came in and interrupted them and told Angel that Buffy was alive, and then that was the end of that episode. And in the last episode of Buffy, she at the end of it, she got a call from Angel, was talking to Buffy, and then they were going to go meet up halfway in between LA and Sunnydale. So I am assuming that Sarah Michelle Gellar is going to actually be in this episode of Angel, because it only kind of makes sense for her to be in this episode and not really any others, unless they end up doing a Buffy episode without Buffy. So yeah, I'm very interested to see how she ends up being in this episode and what they end up doing. But yeah, so anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next ones, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this episode.
So, now that she's alive again, are they gonna get back together? Angel and that girl with the goofy name?
Well, Fred.
Well, they weren't together whenever she died.
I think it's fair to say no, not a chance.
Handsome, and he really listens when you talk. I mean, if you go for that sort of thing, why wouldn't it work? Let me break it down for you, Fred. You're a vampire, and it would be impossible for us to be together.
But seeing the truth. Oh, Bobby.
Yes, Angel?
Oh, I love you so much I almost forgot to brood.
And just because I sent you to hell that one time doesn't mean that we can't just be friends.
Or possibly more.
Yes. No.
How about you both bite me?
You're back.
Oh.
How'd it go?
I think those two pretty much summed it up.
Oh, so you already met her. Okay, so maybe she won't even be in this episode.
Now we'll never ever know.
That's right.
This has been the best night ever. Are you sure you'll be okay? Because I can stay with you. I really don't mind.
I'll be fine.
You don't need me. Okay, bye. Are you sure?
Fred.
I'm fine.
Okay. Bye then.
Oh, shit.
Gee, Gun, much as I'd love to endure another soul-splittingly agonizing psychic invasion for your benefit. Ow! Ow! Ow!
She stubbed her toe.
No! Ow, Fred! God, I really wish you would
Oh,
leave
knee.
your toys laying around.
I'm Roger. This is my wife, Trish. We're sorry to barge in on your arsenal here, but we really need to talk to you.
Of course. Please, step into my office.
He's in Will and Grace.
Hard luck tracking one of those in a city this big, but don't worry. We're detectives. We can find anyone.
We've already hired a detective.
Who?
And he couldn't locate her.
He said she was staying here, in your hotel.
Fred?
Her name is Winifred Burkle. We call her Fred.
At the moment, with one of our associates.
Who is not a evil fiend or a vampire, because they don't exist. In case you're unfamiliar
Nice
with
cover-up.
our LA gumshoe detective slang. A fit of depression.
Fred was depressed?
Hmm.
Over what?
I wonder if she has a good
She had
relationship with
recently
them.
relocated
Because the way that she
and
saw
was
them, she
having
like
trouble
hightailed it
adjusting.
in the opposite
So,
direction.
How did you come to find her again?
Angel, you're alone, and you brought a prop from your movie. Angel makes monster movies.
Does she think that maybe they're gonna take her away, like in a psych ward or something? Or
Sure is. Nice to meet you.
she's about to run away.
She's not here.
No. She was.
It was her ice cream cone.
It's her writing. But
We want our daughter.
I don't. No,
So what's she running from?
her parents. I don't know if she's just scared to see them because it's been so long, or they're just not good people.
Where would Fred go?
We could hit all the local taco stands.
True, she loves tacos.
Kind of.
Come on, you guys. Think.
I mean, I thought that was a pretty good
What do we know about Fred?
suggestion.
Is it time?
not yet.
Mr. and Mrs. Burkle, we're going
What
to try
time
a few
for
places
what?
we think Fred may have gone. Would you like to come along?
All 6 of us? Wouldn't it make more sense to split up, cover more territory?
Movies? Oh, you mean no, of course not. It's just that some of these contacts, they know things sometimes.
kinda figured
They're, underground.
they
Right.
might.
Should we go?
Those kind of movies.
Oh, figures. Right when Judge Judy's about to lay the smack down. I'm coming. I'm not deaf, you know.
Oh, damn.
I don't think you're here to discuss interior decorating. Am I wrong?
Well,
Then
because
what
I'm
can I
sure
do for you?
insurance probably won't pay for anything, so.
I know why you're running away, Fred. And you know what your problem is?
You never stood her
Not
ground.
strong enough to stay and face my fear.
No. You haven't run far enough.
Oh.
Fred?
Ugh. Was that like a fly or
Does
something?
Fred come to the library often?
It strikes me a little odd. A physicist working for a detective agency.
Well, Fred's, gone through some changes.
And whose fault is that?
Well, not theirs.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Angel.
What? No. You?
I didn't even think he owned terry cloth.
Such a small entourage tonight. Hey, Gun, why didn't you bring your other friends? Because they make a party.
Ooh. I mean, that was kind of a smart
What
thing
kind
to
of
do.
a
He
place
probably
is
shouldn't have
this?
went in there.
Oh, do you like it? I was kind of going for a Dresden after the bombing sort of feel.
Right, Lauren.
No.
Uh,
Can I talk to you for a second?
Some detectives. You have no idea where our daughter is, do you?
lady, shut up.
I have a heart. Granted, it's located in my left butt cheek, but it's still a heart. And that heart is
seriously?
broken. I mean, why is it no one ever cares about my destiny? Everyone who walks through that door is all about me, me, me. Well, what about my me? My me's important.
Please. Tell me where Fred is. I know you're not a slot machine.
Vending machine, you big palooka.
Slot machine.
Plastic. Move someplace I've never been. No money, no friends, no job. Easy as pie.
He's gonna go away, isn't he?
3.1415926. Oh,
Yep.
hey, I was just calculating pi to relax. I'm not dangerous. I could go to
That
Vegas.
fly thing after her?
Learn to play blackjack. No, you're not here. Go away.
Fred, honey, it's us.
You're not them. You can't be them. You're not them because they don't know.
Sweetie, it's Mom and Dad.
Stop saying that. You can't be.
Honey, don't you remember us?
I was. But if you're here and you see me, then it's real. And it did happen.
Aww.
If you see what they made of me.
You are safe now.
Tell me that's something from the movies.
No, that's something that's gonna kill us.
I figured that they probably weren't bad because they were setting them up to be.
Angel said it could handle
Oh, and he got thrown through the door.
it.
Fred's gonna do something about it.
My daughter, you damn cockroach!
For a minute, I thought he was gonna die or something.
Come on, come on.
He's gonna get hit by a bus. I feel like that's what's about to happen. Yep. Oh, that's funny.
You mean you know how to track these things, Fred?
No, mostly I was just there for the ice cream.
I wish you hadn't brought that thing out again. It gives me the willies.
Don't be silly, Trish. It's just a severed head.
I got it.
Just a
Lady
severed
makes
head.
bug soup with a 10-ton bust, but show her a paper mache head, she gets the willies. Women.
I mean, technically, it's not a paper mache
I
head.
do know it's not paper mache.
You still got that bleach in the bathroom?
Angel's the champion, and Wesley's the brains of the operation, and Gun's the muscle, and Cordy's the heart,
Aw.
and I'm...
And to think, we were wondering when to call the police on a bunch
She doesn't know
of
what she is with the
superheroes.
team.
Not really a hero.
More like a blood-sucking fiend.
All right.
I want to go home. I'm just not cut out for this.
Aw.
I mean, if Angel hadn't have gotten me out of the way, you'd all be laughing in the morgue right now. Okay, maybe not laughing, but the point is, I think I should go home where it's quiet and safe and
She doesn't think she
monsters
fits in.
don't eat your family.
I hope she doesn't actually leave. I mean, she's a part of the intro, so
Hi,
maybe
I
they'll
invite you in.
get her to change her mind.
Now you'd think that was the end, wouldn't you? Dumb old fairy tales and their happily ever afters.
I don't want Fred to go. I like Fred.
High up in that castle, the girl just built herself another cave. Hoping that he would save her again.
Aw.
Takes a little getting used to.
I'm so glad Fred's coming home. I just think this place is too dangerous for her.
Hey, honey, would you look at this?
Oh, shit.
Fred made this.
Cool, ain't it?
Was this like The Wizard of Oz with Dorothy and the lion and the Tin Man and Scarecrow?
Between you and me, I'm almost a little jealous.
I really hope she doesn't end up going.
Just gonna miss him. That's...
Uh-oh.
Turn the car around now! In a really weird way, you know who I miss.
Fred.
Actually, I was gonna say her parents.
Didn't grind her down into a tiny, self-conscious nub with their constant berating. Their never-ending tirade
Wesley has
of
daddy
abasement
issues.
and scorn and
Things are just never normal around here, you know?
she'll come back to visit.
Do you really think she'll come back and visit? Well, that's it.
There's more
I'm not gonna
than
sit
one of
around
those
here
freaking
and
fly-looking
mope like
things.
you.
We hit that thing with a bus. You telling me a bus won't kill it?
I don't think it's the same one.
Oh shit, there are so
You're
many.
so immensely dead.
Weapons.
Who's helping me here?
I am.
Nice. They just wanted their babies.
So, not a toaster. Not to mention that little axe gadget is tight.
Oh, that was just a random thought I had. What if you had to do battle with your arms cut off? Well, sure, you'd hemorrhage to death pretty quick, but at least you could take your enemy with you.
Nice going, Fred.
Oh, look,
She's gonna stay at the hotel.
I could go home with you and pretend the last 5 years didn't happen. I belong here.
My thing is, why did she run away from the first place?
if y'all don't wanna
Because
put
she
up
was a
with me, I can
physicist
stick
back in
with it.
Texas,
Put
and
it to
then
a
she
vote,
came to
shall
be
we?
a
All in favor,
librarian
say
in
aye,
LA.
aye. Motion passed. Good. You're staying.
Not horizontally, vertically. Otherwise, you won't.
Look, I'm telling you, if you do it vertically, you're gonna get those ugly drops
Now,
on you.
boys, I don't want to hear any fighting over there.
Okay.
Does somebody order pizza? Hey, Fred, pizza? In a minute. I just want to finish this section.
Aw. I love Fred. I'm so glad she decided to stay. I was kind of hoping it was going to be like that because she was a part of the intro. Not that that doesn't mean that they couldn't just like take her out mid-season or whatever, because they've definitely done that, at least with Buffy. I don't think that they've done that with Angel, but they've definitely done that with the Buffy intros. Like specifically, I know Oz, like that was one of them. And I know there was more too, but I can't remember at the top of my head. But anyway, yeah. This was a good heartfelt kind of episode, so I'm glad we got something like this compared to the last episode. But anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next one, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. And if you will for me, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.